So during the COVID lockdown, I went up to Cloyne March 2020. Prior to this COVID lockdown, I did not have any of this rash. I had a perfect complexion. I hardly ever broke out from high school on. I just started kind of getting oily skin in my mid 40s, and so I went to Cloyne, Ontario, and up there was an antique shop, so there was people coming to the property when people were allowed to start, integrating with each other. So I had started with a rash on my head, my scalp, and then it moved down to my shoulders, and then I guess as it was warming up and I was taking more layers off, it spread on my arms, and that was it, and my chest. And then I had a couple of ladies come to the property, and they went, "Oh dear, you have the Egyptian moth rash, the poop rash," he called it. So I walked around with umbrellas because there was no leaves left on the trees, and there was poop everywhere. Like these Egyptian moths, they're kind of a pain in the butt, and they made summer look like fall because there was absolutely no leaves. They even ate all the pine. Yeah. So, anyways, they're hungry, very hungry. I believe they come around every 4 years, but I'm not sure. I just started learning about them. But so I was under the impression that these ladies knew for sure that I had the Egyptian moth poop rash. So it never got worse, but it never clearly it never went away completely. I still always had a little bit of rash on my chest. So, with that said, when I really started getting sick, weird things started happening. I was at my friend Terry's. I stopped by there to pick him up. We were going to go up to Crown Land and work. He wanted to come and check out my life, and I was doing really well and bought a trailer, and it was going to be my tiny home because it was my dream to have a tiny home. So I was practicing. I had 3 in total little and tiny homes that were just concept tiny homes. I just wanted to learn and be able to, get up on my skills. And so anyways, I bought one on wheels because I didn't like the fact that I couldn't move them around. So I got one, and Terry said, "Come by my parents." I told him I needed some solar panels. That's what I was doing. I was looking for solar panels and rain barrels. And he said that he had a guy, so I went to his house, and I never left. I still have not left. And it's a year later, November, yeah. So I got there October. So in I think it was the 20s of November, during that week or that 10 days, Terry and I were in his backyard, and I didn't really fully know the forest that well yet, and because I'd been there every day after that. So we were in his backyard, and my back was facing the forest, and I was looking at him, and all of a sudden he went, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, it scared me, and I don't scare easily, not when it comes to things in the bush. I'm quite comfortable out there, and would be out there all by myself, like I have been for a long time. So anyways, I was like, "What are you looking at?" So I turned, and there was lights, it was like they were playing. There was one light, and then they turned to 3 lights, and it was like they were playing. So of course, what do? We grab our cameras and we start recording. And since that night, can't go on and tell you about the rest because I don't have Terry with us anymore. Rest in peace, Terry. I love you and I miss you like crazy, but things got really creepy, and it takes a lot to scare me or creep me out. And we saw things in the back forest of his house he called it, sorry, I've got brain fog. The flooded forest, that's what we called it. And I don't know what it's called for real, but It's where the Three Basins are in Home Landing, Ontario. Where... Sorry, I'm going to have to edit that. Anyways, we saw